What's up, everybody? It's the end of the week wrap up and coming back after July 4th. Just seeing some interesting things, but some topics and ideas that always reign true even before the pandemic and everything else that is going on is you can only help people that want to be helped. And I talk about this all the time, the idea that if you try to help everyone, you can't help anyone. And another mantra that I give, and I've shared this on former podcasts, is the idea that the Coast Guard has. And essentially when the Coast Guard comes up to a shipwreck or people out in the water, what they do is they assess the situation and they decide that they can only help people that are swimming towards them. And this is a really good mantra for you in your own business as well. We've seen that this week where people have come in. We've been very busy. We're very good at marketing and pitching ourselves as that solutions provider and solving pain. So in turn, people want to come in to see what happens. But we have a system and a process where we take people through a very detailed consultation, a very detailed evaluation, and we do not provide treatment until we're 100% sure that they have a problem that we can truly fix. And some people don't like that. A lot of people want quick fixes. We're not a quick fix type of person, and we make that clear with our messaging. But essentially, we had a couple this week, and it goes back to a couple things. We always have in our questionnaire, we kind of ask people to rate their overall health and their overall wellness. We had one yesterday and the person put excellent for their health. And then they also noted that they smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day. So that right there just shows kind of what's going on in the world. Like, people are completely delusional about their health and their own wellness. We had another person that was clearly like 60, 70 pounds overweight and also put down that they were excellent in health. And that's a tough one to deal with and to help people, because if they don't think they have a problem and then you're trying to convince them they have a problem and then you got to convince them to spend money, you're going to be trying to undo too many false beliefs. So what you have to realize is you have to find who you want to help, how you want to help, the change you want to make, and how you know you're successful, and really dial in on your target market of who you are, because this always happens. Those two people weren't in our normal target market, and every time someone isn't in our target market, we usually get something on the back end, and we got the same thing from both people. We got a cost rebuttal. Then I always talk about this too. Your cost should never be up for negotiation, but I'm amazed in this profession, in this field, especially in soft tissue treatments, how people want to play like, let's make a fucking deal. And you lose all your power when that happens. The price is the price. And if you're providing a solution, that's what it costs. Never negotiate with terrorists. Be like the United States of America. Their policy is they never negotiate with terrorists. And people that are trying to ask you for discounts, not wanting to follow the treatment plan, not committing to care, those people need to get out as quick as possible, because they're not worth the headaches and everything that you're going to feel in the long term. We had this yesterday. We have a process, and essentially once we take people through a full functional evaluation, we get them started with about 8 to 12 visits, and we do make those visits paid for up front because we want people to commit. We want them to show that they're serious, because why even bother if you're not going to be serious about what you do? So we had this on the one lady where in the end, she gave a lot of rebuttals, and rebuttals are just bullshit for saying, I don't really want to do this. People will say they got to talk to their spouse, money, time. They don't want to come in twice a week because they don't need it, or they got to drive too far. You're going to get all of those things when someone isn't really queued up. And before I would go hard on those people and be like, hey, you really need this. And it's like, fuck, just let it go. Just let it go and let those people walk away and move on to the next one. In your mind, you should be like, okay, as long as you do your job right, you evaluate correctly, you explain what's going on, at the end of the day, those people are going to make a decision, and be okay with that decision. Understand, you can't help everybody. You can't save everyone, but you can help the people that want to get helped. And the ones that truly want to get helped, you don't get any of those money rebuttals. You don't get anything like that. They actually commit to the process and they fix the process. So the take home this week is a couple things. One is people are completely delusional with their health. We're seeing that right now with the COVID epidemic, where people won't really talk about the giant elephant in the room, that people didn't take care of their bodies, their immune systems are compromised. Number two is people don't want to spend money on their health right now until it gets really bad. And that just goes with your messaging, your marketing, how you take people through. And last one is do not negotiate on your price. Your price is your price. And when you start to negotiate and you make a deal, you lose all your power. And you're in power. They came to you for the problem. They need you. You don't need them. And when you can think about that in your own mind, it'll really help set you free. So that's my reflection for the week. Appreciate you guys, everyone in the group, everyone in the revolution. It's growing like crazy. Lots of people reaching out. If you need help, send us a message. We're always here to help. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.